right? Welcome to today's session. So today's session will be about arithmetic and analytical reasoning. And before uh, proceeding into the topic, there is a very important message that I would like to convey. So every 3 years, once in every 3 years, these mental ability question paper setters, they suddenly jump and dive into mathematics, lot of mathematics into the paper. So if you observe, right, this is your blueprint. Now over here, you can see that in arithmetic reasoning, the weightage is generally 8, whereas in 2018-19, it was around 16. And that was the particular year when the question paper pattern changed from, see this is the year, right? So that was the year when the question paper pattern changed from 50 marks to 100 marks, right? So if you can observe over there, right, see this is the year 2018-19. Just a minute. Right, so in this particular year of 2018-19, this is the year when the pattern of mental ability changed from 50 to 100. Previously it was only for 50 marks. Then, so in that particular year, what happened? They asked 16 questions from only arithmetic reasoning. But over the last 2 years, they have reduced, and I don't think they will be asking 16. But anyhow, I didn't want to take a chance to have covered everything in this particular video. Also, if you observe this particular papers over here, which I have mentioned 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and 15. And when I happened to go through these papers, what I observed was, so this particular year had 8 questions out of 50, which were on arithmetic reasoning. And similarly, this one over here, it had 16 questions, as I've already told, out of 100. So if this cycle happens to come again, then in 2021, we are expecting 16. 99% it won't happen, but I don't want to take a chance on that 1%, right? So I've covered everything almost. So it will be lengthy. So we will try to do it in 2 parts, and let's see how it goes, right? So we will start with the latest one, that is your last year paper, right? So this is the first question on arithmetic reasoning given in that particular question paper, right? Observe the question. The question is, there are a group of 1,50,000 people who consist of captains and soldiers. There is one captain for every 15 soldiers. That means the group consists of 16 people. So how many such groups can be formed? So 1,50,000 divided by 16, right? So 16 nines are 144. You get another 6,000. 16 threes are 48. So that is 1,200. 16 sevens are, what is 16 sevens are? 112, 80. So 16 fives are 80. So the number of groups are 9375. So as there is one captain in each group, so the number of captains will be 9375. So very simple question, basic question, very easy one. Right, moving to the next question. This is mainly a question on your linear equations. In an examination, a student scores 3 marks for every correct answer and loses 1 mark for every wrong answer. So first of all, let us say there is a correct answer. Correct answer, you say it as X. and wrong answer, let us say the wrong answer is y. So first of all, let us see the number of questions. The total number of questions are 120. So correct or wrong, the total will be 120. Now for each correct answer, he is scoring 3 marks, that is 3x. And for each wrong answer, he will lose 1 mark, so minus y. And what is his score? He has scored 80, right? So now I have two equations, which upon solving, I will be getting the number of questions attempted wrongly, right? So let us solve. Multiply this with 3. So 3x plus 3y will give me 360. 3x minus y is 80. So upon changing the symbols, so you get 4y is equals to 280. So y is equals to 70. So my number of wrong ones are 70. So the answer is 70. Right? Very simple. Moving on to the next one. Right. This is very easy. This is actually analytical reasoning. Very simple. It has nothing to do with arithmetic. So I'm covering both the sections. Arithmetic reasoning as well as analytical reasoning. Right. So here if you observe 5 into 7 is 24. So 5 square is 25. 7 square is 49. So you need to know the values of squares from 1 to 30 and cubes from 1 to at least 10, not 20, 1 to 10. That would help you a lot. Right. So what about the next one? 4 plus 64, 2 square plus 8 square. So you will get 68. Now for 7 into 8, what happens? 7 square is 49 and 8 square is 64. So your answer is 113. Right? Moving on to the next question. 17 plus 22 is given as 12. If you observe, if you add these digits, this is 8 and this is 4, which is giving you 12. And over here, this is 8 and this is 10, which is giving you 18. So what happens over here? 10 plus 20, that is 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. 12 plus 2, so 12 would be 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So adding these two values, you will get 8. Right? Quite easy, very simple. Moving on to the next one. Right, observe. Question is the number of combinations of 2-digit numbers having 4 that can be made from the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So very clearly you should have 4 and you should form a 2-digit number. So 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94 are quite common. There is no 0, so there is no necessity of 0. Next 41, 42, 43, 44 is already here. 45, 46, 47, 48 and 49. Simple. So 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. So altogether you will form 17 such combinations. Right? Very simple. Next, the number of numbers from 1 to 100 which are divisible by 10 but not by 30. Right? First of all, let us try to understand that there are 20 numbers which are divisible by 10 from 1 to 200, like 10, 20, like that, so on up to 200. Now among them, how many of them are not divisible by 30? So instead of not divisible, what I will do, I will find which are divisible. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 and 180. These are divisible. So 6 values. So 20 minus 6, my answer would be 14. Very simple, right? Next, which of the following statements are true? 0 is neither positive nor negative. Yes, that is correct. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Yes, that is also true. The set of non-negative numbers is different from set of positive numbers. Yes, this is also true. See, for example, 0, it is not a positive number. 0, it is not a positive number. This is neither positive nor negative. So 0 has no symbol, right? And when it comes to the next one, 2 is a prime but not composite. That is also true. So all these are true. So all of the above is my answer, right? There is no such thing called plus 0 or minus 0. Remember, no, right? Next, moving on. Next question. Which of the following are not true? They are asking you to find which of the following are not true, right? All integers are rational numbers. All integers are rational numbers. Yes, all integers belong to the set of rational numbers. That is true. Pi is an irrational number. That is also true. A rational number need not be a proper fraction. Yes, that is also true. See, for example, 121 by 43, rational number p by q, where p comma q belong to the set of integers and q is not equals to 0. This is the condition. They never told that p cannot be greater than q, right? 0 is a rational number. Yes, 0 by 1. Yes, p comma q belongs to the set of integers and q is not equals to 0. Both conditions are satisfied. So 0 is also a rational number. So which of the following are not true? All are true over here. So none of the above will be your answer. All are true. So your answer is none of the above. Clear? Right. Moving on. So you have to be very, very careful. They are not asking which are true. They are asking which are not true. Remember. Right. Moving on to the next one. See, these are very simple questions. But you have to think a little, be very, very careful while answering. Right. This particular question, this is actually wrong. The question is wrong. You won't be able to do it. Right. So I don't want to go into the details too much. And if you change a little, you will get the answer, but I'm not doing that. So you can safely avoid. Always remember, you will have minimum 4 to 5 add scores or cancelled questions in math. Remember, every year it happens. Right. So that is about last year's paper. So last year, you had these questions from analytical and arithmetic reasoning. Then moving on to the next year. This is year 2019, right? So this is your first question from 2019 from analytical and arithmetic reasoning. Now, if you observe here, Nana, this question over here, the age of the father is twice the age of the elder son. So now, first of all, what I will do, I will read the question. The age of the father is twice the age of elder son. 12 years hence, the age of the father will be thrice that of the younger son. See what they have told. There are 2 sons and 1 father. Now, first of all, what I will do, let the father's age be X, elder son's age be Y, younger son's age be Z. Now, what they have mentioned, the age of the father is twice the age of the elder son. So age of the father, or else no need to take XYZ also. Simply we will do like this. Let us say FE and younger son as Y. So the age of father is twice the elder son. Let us say this is equation number 1. 12 years hence. Hence means after. So 12 years from there. So the age of the father will be thrice the age of the younger son. Younger son, I'll take as Y plus 12. Let us say this is equation number 2. Now one more. The difference between elder and younger is 15. So E minus Y is equals to 15. Right? Clear? Now what I am going to do is I am going to find the value of Y. Y will be nothing but E minus 15 from this equation. Let us say this is equation number 3 now. And bring this equation and substitute in 2. So what happens? F plus 12 is equals to 3 into E minus 15 plus 12, right? Clear? And as you already know, what is F? F is nothing but 2E. F is 2E. So what happens? 2E plus 12 is equals to 3 times E minus 3. You will get 2E plus 12 is equals to 3E minus 9. So E value will become 21. So if E is 21, what is F? 2 times of 21, that is nothing but 42. Right? Clear? Very simple. Write the equation, substitute, get the answer. Right. Moving on. Next one. In an examination, a student got thrice as many sums wrong as he got right. Okay. He attended 120 problems in all. The number of problems incorrectly done. See, very, very simple. Let us not do the problem model. Just observe the question. He got thrice as many sums wrong as he got right. That means there are 4 parts in this. Right. So adding the 3 parts and 1 part, let us say the parts are x. 4x is equals to total number of problems. Right ones and wrong ones will be equal to 120 questions. Now they are asking you the incorrectly done ones. So incorrectly done ones are thrice. So 3x you have to find, right? If 4x is 120, what is the value of x? 30. Then what is the value of 3x? 90. Simple. Direct attack. Right. Moving on. Next one. The number of neither composite nor prime in the set of natural. There is only one number which is neither prime nor composite. That is 1. You learnt it in first class. Right. Next. In a group of cows and hens, the number of legs are 16 more than thrice the number of heads. Right. Now they are asking you to find the possible number of crows and hens. Now what you need to do over here, observe very, very carefully. Right. First of all, the number of legs are 16 more than the thrice the number of heads. Okay. Okay. Right. Now what I will do over here, first of all, cows will have 4 legs. So 4c plus hens will have 2 legs. This will be equal to, so the number of legs will be equal to 16 more than thrice the number of heads. So number of heads, both will have only 1 head each. So this is the equation how you write. Number of legs, the number of legs are 16 more than the number, thrice the number of heads, right? So cows have 4 legs, hens have 2 legs. So the number of legs, these are the number of legs which are 16 more than thrice the heads. Heads will be 1 each. Right? Now what happens? If you solve this, what are you going to get? 4c plus 2h is equals to 16 plus 3c plus 3h. That would mean you have c minus h as 16. So the difference between cows and hens is 16. So quite naturally, in the given options, this will be your answer. So the number of cows should be more than the number of hens. Right? Very simple. Little bit tricky. You have to spend some time, think and work out. Next, which of these following statement is correct? The first positive real number is 0. That is wrong. Number of natural numbers are finite. That is also wrong. So which is left over? First one. That is right. The number of real numbers between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2, there can be infinite real numbers. Between 1 and 3, there can be infinite real numbers. 1.111, 1.1, 1.12, 1.10, 1.08. Like that, you can keep on writing, right? Real numbers. What are real numbers? Combination of both rational as well as irrational numbers. See, the knowledge of your previous classes is being tested over here. That's all, nothing else. Very, very simple. Next, observe this question. The number of two-digit combinations can go a little down. Right. So the number of two-digit combinations having 9 as at least one of the digits. Right. Immediately what you are supposed to do? 90, 96, 99, 95, 94. Right. 69. Of course, you can't change 99. You can't use 09. 09 is not a two-digit number. 59 and 49. So total how many? You have 8. Answer is 8. Simple. Right. Next one. This type of question I have already discussed in clocks and calendars video, but once again I am doing this question for you. So here what they have given is 6 different bells in a tower dial at the intervals of 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24 seconds respectively. So these bells, they simultaneously ring at 6 a.m. What is the time at which they will again simultaneously ring? So for this, what you are supposed to do, find LCM. So what is the LCM for 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24? Taking LCM, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, of course. Then again with 2, 3 2s are, 2 3s are, 2 4s are. Again with 3, 1, 2, 5, 1, 7, 4. One more time with 2. So 2. Okay, one more time with 2. What happens? 1, 1, 5, 1, 7 and 2. Right? Okay, so now what happens? 1, you have how many 2s over here? 1, 2, 3. So 2 cube into how many 3s? 1, 2. So that is 3 square and 1, 5 and 1, 7. So this is 8 into 9 into 35. So 72 into 35. What will be your value? Two five two zero, right? So this 2520 again to be divided with 60 seconds in order to find the minutes. So you are getting 42 minutes. So if they had rang at 6 a.m., they will now again ring at 6:42 a.m. over here, right? This is the answer. We have already done that question in the clocks and calendars video, right? Moving on to the next one. Right. These questions again, they are from your analytical reasoning, right? You can observe 8 ones are 81. If you observe 9 square is 81. So 8 plus 1, 9, 9 square 81. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 square is 100. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 square will be 64. See, the thief is there, caught. Right. Now 3 plus 7, 10. 4 plus 2, 6, 16. 4 plus 3 is 7. 5 plus 4 is 9, 16. 2 plus 5, 7. 7, 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Right. So same thing again. 3, 6 plus 5, 11. 3 plus 5, 8. So if you add 19. So same models have been repeated last year, last before year as well. So be careful with these models. Very simple models, right? Simple 2-mark questions. Very good. Moving on. Next. If you want, I mean, don't think that I'm going fast. You can again rewind or play back at a smaller speed to understand better. Right. One more question over here. important one. Quite frequently you are asked this type of question, like shaking hands. So one person shakes hands. I mean, let us say there are a group of people and each person, he shakes hands only once. Okay. Or there is a tournament, each team plays only each other once. So the number of matches are number of handshakes, right? So for this one, there is a very simple formula. The formula is n into n minus 1 by 2, where n is the maximum number of people or maximum number of teams in this particular case. So the answer would be 5 into 5 minus 1 by 2, that is 5 into 4 by 2, that is equals to 10. Right? Right. Great. Next, moving on. This is the end of your previous year paper. Now moving to the next one, the all important one, having 16 questions from 2018. Right. Now observe, Nana. There are 4 prime numbers in ascending order. The product of the first 3 and that of the last 3 is 2, 4, 3, 1. Find the last number. First and foremost thing, you should know the prime numbers. That is important. At least prime numbers from 1 to 25. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and 23. These are your primes. Now, what are they mentioning over there? Most of the questions will be from these numbers only. Remember, whenever they say prime, they will be from these only. I can vouch for it. Now, if you observe here, 7 into 11 into 13 is 1001. 11 into 13 into 17 is 2431. You can check if you want. So in that case, the last number would be what? 17, right? That is your answer. Simple. So please know these prime values, important. Right? You have 9 prime values over here between 1 to 25. Next, moving on. And that particular point is there in your 10th class textbook in probability chapter. The 9 prime numbers from 1 to 25, if you remember. See, everything is interrelated, remember. Next, the largest number which divides 62, 132, 237 to leave the remainder in each case. So for this question, I have a very, very simple technique. First of all, what you will do, let us say these are A, B, and C. Subtract each one of them and get 3 values. So for example, here, 132 minus 62, 70. 237 minus 132, that is 105. 237 minus 62, 175, if I'm not wrong. Right. Now find the HCF for this. What is the HCF for 70, 105, and 175? 35. That will be your answer. Simple. That will be the largest number. You know how to find HCF. I am not discussing that. This question number 18, I have already discussed with you in the previous class, right? So I'm not doing that now. If you want, you can check it in the clocks and calendars video. The same problem I have done. Right, moving to the question number 19. Question number 19 I have done in the beginning of the class, where we had 3 parts of wrong and 1 part of right and 120 questions. Now here what they have done, a student twice as many sums wrong as he got right. So now how many parts are there? Twice and 1 part. So 3 parts. So 3 parts over here is equals to 60. Now what are they asking? How many did he solve correctly? They are asking you to find correct ones. So that means the single part. So x is equals to 20. So the number of questions he corrected, he solved correctly is 20. Very simple. Parts, right? Find parts. Right. Moving to the next one. Right. Observe this question. Here, if you observe, this is 1 by 5 into 6 plus 1 by 6 into 7. These are all mathematical questions. I don't think these type of questions will come tomorrow, but still that 1% chance I am taking. Right. Now, how do you write this? 1 by 5 into 6. Can I write it as 6 minus 5 by 5 into 6? That can I write it as 6 by 5 into 6 minus 5 by 5 into 6. Upon cancellation, what do I get? 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. So 1 by 5 into 6 is 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. So quite naturally, what will this value be? Plus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 7. What will this value be? Plus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 8. Like this, so on up to 1 by 24 minus 1 by 25. That means all these values will get cancelled upon. You will have minus 1 by 24 somewhere over here. So what is left over there? 1 by 5 minus 1 by 25. Taking LCM, this will become 4 by 25. That is nothing but 16 by 100. 16 by 100 is 0.16. This is my answer. Right? Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Right. Moving on. Moving on to the next question. Observe. 2x by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Take LCM for this one alone. What will happen? This will become 1 minus x plus x by 1 minus x. Minus x plus x gets cancelled. So the value is 1 by 1 minus x. Write it over here. What will this value become now? This value will become 1 minus x. So that is 2x by 1 plus 1 minus x is equals to 3. Right? So now again what happens? This will become 2x by 2 minus x is equals to 3. I'm erasing this one now. You can check it in the video if you need. So 2x is equals to 3 times of 2 minus x. That would mean 2x is equals to 6 minus 3x. That would mean 5x is equals to 6 and x is equals to 6 by 5. Right? Very simple. Do one by one. LCM of 1 by 1. Right. Now observe next question. See, whenever you find these arithmetic or analytical questions, you have to think a little. Okay, think about general circumstances. Observe. Before getting into the problem, what I will do is, I'll just give you one small example. The question over here is, notebooks were distributed equally among children. The notebooks each child got was 1/8 of the number of the children. So the number of books distributed is 1/8 the number of children. If the number of children is half, each child would have got 16 notebooks. Now the question is the total number of notebooks that have been distributed. You are supposed to find that particular thing. Right. Now observe. Now if I say, for example, this is for example. Now if I say that there are 3 kids in a school and each kid is distributed 2 notebooks. What will be the total number of notebooks now? Quite naturally 6, because each student is getting 2 books. And if you observe, that is nothing but number of kids into number of notebooks, right? So my question over here is, the notebooks distributed is nothing but number of kids into number of notebooks distributed. Correct? Now moving on. First of all, let us identify what they have given. The number of notebooks each child got was 1/8 the number of children. So number of children is x, right? The number of notebooks are 1/8 x, right? This is nothing but x square by 8. That is first case. In the second case, what happens? If the number of children are half, so if it is x by 2, okay, each child would have got 16 notebooks. That means this is nothing but 8x, right? Now both these are same. So x square by 8 is equals to 8x. So x square is equals to 64x. So x is equals to 64. So what is x now? X is number of children, let us say. So number of children are 64. Now what are the number of books? 1 by 8 of 64. That is what? 8. Now the total number of books distributed would be what? The product of those two. That is nothing but 512. Clear? Very, very simple. Very, very simple if you understand. If you understand the concept of xy. Y is nothing but 1 by 8x. Right? I didn't use anywhere y. They have given two cases. Both cases I have equated. From there, I have found the value. Right? You can repeat the video once again if you are having any doubts. Or I can explain in class also, of course. That option is also available. Right. Moving on to the next one. Next one is simple rationalization. So what we will be doing, if we rationalize this, x value will become root of, root 5 plus root 4 whole square. And this is nothing but 9 plus 2 root 20. And y would become root 5 minus root 4 whole square. That is nothing but 9 minus 2 root 20. Now what are they asking? They are asking you to find the value of x square plus y square. So if you understand, they are asking you to find the value of a square plus b square. Right? Now I have one particular value over here. This is nothing but 9 plus 2 root 20 whole square. Right? Sorry. Plus 9 minus 2 root 20 whole square. So this is like a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. So ultimately what happens? 2ab and minus 2ab will get cancelled and I will have 2a squares and 2b squares. So what is 2a square? Can I write it as 2 of a square plus b square? Here, what is a square? A square is 9 square. So 9 square is 81 plus 2 root 20 would be 80. So 2 times 161, my answer would be 322. Right? They won't ask this type of questions in mental ability. If they do ask, this is how you are supposed to solve. You should know rationalization. You should know algebraic identities. Right? Moving on. Root 13 is given as 3.605. So now what I will do, first of all, I will find the value of root 1.3. What is root 1.3? Can I tell root 1.3 as root of 130 by 100, which is nothing but again root 1.3. See, this gets cancelled. 110 is there, so 1 point, right? So now how can I write this? Can I write this as 1 by 10 root 130? So already I know the value of root 130. What is the value of root 130? 11.4. So this is nothing but 11.4 by 10. That is nothing but 1.14. Right? Great. Moving on. Next one, root 1300. Root 1300 is nothing but 10 root 13. Root 13 is given. So 10 into 3.605. That would be 36.05. Right? Moving on once again. Root of 13 by 1000. Now what I will do, I will add one more 0. So this will become 1 by 100 root 130. Root 130 value I already know. So 11.4 by 100 would mean 0.114. 0.114. Now what I am supposed to do? Add all those. So if I add, what I will get? Observe. What am I getting? 1.14, 36.05, 0.114. So this is 4. This is 0. So this is 3. This is 7. This is 3. So 37.304. Right? Very simple, very clear, very easy. Right? Okay. Moving on. What happens in the next question? What is this question? 1 by root of, 1 by root of 9 minus root 8 minus 1 by root of 8 minus root 7 and so on, so on, so on, blah, blah, blah. First of all, whenever you see like this, rationalize. If you rationalize, what you will get? Root 9 plus root 8 minus root 8 plus root 7 minus root 7 plus root 6. Like this, it will happen so on till where? Okay, this is plus. Next one is minus. Okay, you have only 5 values, so we will do for everything. Minus root 6 plus root 5 plus root 5 plus root 4. Right? This is what you are going to get. Now what happens? If I remove the brackets, what happens? Root 9 plus root 8 minus root 8 minus root 7 plus root 7 plus root 6 minus root 6 minus root 5 plus root 5 plus root 4. So inky pinky ponky, father had a donkey, everything went, vanished, plus minus plus minus. Now what is left over? Root 9 plus root 4. Root 9 is 3. Root 4 is 2. So your answer is 5. Fantastic. Right? Everything is calculation. Rationalization, calculation. Right? Let me tell you once again, this won't come, but that 1%, you know the difference between 100, 99, 98, 97. These questions are the difference. Remember, these are the difference, nothing else. And remember, these are all time taking, lengthy. You have to come at the end. Okay, right. Moving on to the next question. Just give me a moment. Gasping for breath. Right, moving on. What happens now? Once again, whenever you see this type of big things, remember you have to come at the end and the answer will be very simple. Right, 0.03. This is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 whole square plus 0.21. This is 21 into 10 to the power of minus 2 whole square plus this is what? 65 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole square. Right, 65 by 1000, 65 into 10 to the power of minus 3. 3 by 100, 3 into 10 to the power of minus 2. In smaller classes, they will teach like that. In bigger classes, 10 powers they will teach, right? Now what happens? Divided by 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole square plus 21 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole square plus 65 into 10 to the power of minus 5 whole square. This everything is under root. Remember. Right, now what happens? This is nothing but 3 into 3 square is, let us say, let us keep that as 3 square. 3 square into 10 to the power of minus 4 plus 21 into 10 to the power of minus 4 plus 65 into 10 to the power of minus 6 by what do I have? 3 square into 10 to the power of minus 6 plus 21 into 10 to the power of minus 6 plus 65 into 10 to the power of minus 8. All squares you can do. I'm not doing. Don't do you also. Just keep it as squares. Right? Now what happens? Observe in this next step. Now, what we are going to do here is, I will take 10 power minus 4 common over here. So what happens if I take 10 power minus 4 common? This will become 3 square plus 21 square plus 65 square into 10 to the power of minus 2, like that as it is. Now here in the below, I will take 10 power minus 6 as common. Now what happens? This is 3 square plus 21 square plus 65 square into 10 to the power of minus 2. That will stay as it is, right? Now observe what happened. I have same numerator and same denominator, which go home. So 10 power minus 4 by 10 power minus 6. What you will get? Come on. This is nothing but 10 power 6 minus 4. That is 10 square. So root of 10 square will be 10. See your answer. Right. Should be very, very careful while calculating. It will take time. So you have to approach in a bigger way with the bigger picture in the mind. Now you can't calculate one by one. If you do, what happens? Takes time. Kills your time. Right. Moving on. Next one. A lead pencil is in the shape of a circular cylinder. The pencil is 28 meters long, 28 centimeters long. Radius is 3 millimeters. See, 3 millimeter. Change it to 0.3 centimeter and 1 mm to 0.1 centimeter. Right. Volume of wood. Volume of wood. So this is in the shape of the ring now. If I say pencil, so if I say that this is the pencil, what happens? This pencil, it will have one bigger circle. Inside that you will have that, right? So now, so volume of wood, what happens? Pi into capital R square minus small r square into h. So pi 22 by 7. This one I will write as r square minus r square. I will write as capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. So capital R plus small r, 0.3 plus 0.1, 0.4, 0.3 minus 0.1, 0.2, and height is 28 centimeters. Right. So what can I do now? 22 by 7 into 4 by 10 into 2 by 10 into 28. This is a 4. So 22 into 16 into 2 by 100. 44 into 16 by 100. 44 into 16. Only God knows what it is. Okay. What happened? 64, 64. So 704 by 100. 7.04. Right? Very simple. And always do not cancel. Keep this as powers of 10 only. Do not cancel it out. Very simple to cancel. 2 ones are 250s, or then again you have to die. Right? For calculating. Right. Next one. See, 29. Once again, your linear equations come here. Right. Observe the difference between 2-digit number and the number obtained by interchanging the positions. See, you know very well, since your childhood you are doing this problem. Right. So tens place, units place. Let us say this is x, this is y. Exchanging, this is y, this is x. So what happens? 10x plus y. The difference between 10x plus y and 10y plus x. This is what? This is given as 36. They are asking you to find what? The difference between the digits. Very simple. Now what happens? 10x plus y minus 10y minus x is equals to 36. So what happens? 9x minus 9y is equals to 36. Take 9 common, 36. So the difference between the digits is what? 36 by 9, that is 4. Your answer is 4. Right? I've done a great job. You should be proud of me. Right? Next one. I taught you these linear equations well in advance, right? Right. Okay. Moving on. A and B are two stations 390 kilometers apart. A and B are two stations that are 390 kilometers apart. I'm not going to do anything. Just by common sense, we are going to solve this. Observe. A train starts from A at 10 a.m. and travels towards B at 65 kilometers per hour. So the speed of train coming from A, so speed of A, let us say it is 65 kilometers per hour, right? Another train starts from B at 11 a.m. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I want to assume that both are starting at the same time. So what happens? In this 1 hour between 10 to 11, this train from A that is starting over here, it will cover 65. That means now at 11 o'clock, this distance between A and B will be 325 kilometers. Right? Now, this speed of B, it is given as 35 kilometers per hour, which will have combined to form a cumulative speed of 100 kilometers per hour. So this 325 kilometers, they are coming together, they are coming towards each other, right? Like how Ram Charan is running from one side and how NTR is running from another side in RRR, right? So 325 by 100, what happens? 3.25 hours it will take from 11. So 11 plus 3.25, 225 they will meet. Unfortunately, option is not here. They have given this one. This is wrong. We will get an add score. But because the question is peculiar, I have spoken here. Right? Understood, I guess. Didn't understand? Go back, check once again. Right? Very clear. Next. Moving on to the next one. A cone, a hemisphere, and a cylinder have equal bases. Blah, 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 blah. Once again. Observe. There is a cone. There is a hemisphere. There is a cylinder as well. Very clearly mentioned, height of the cone height of the cone and the cylinder are equal to its common radius. So that means H is equals to R. H is equals to R. Now coming to the ratio of their volumes. What is volume of cone? Volume of cone is 1/3 the volume of cylinder. What is volume of cylinder? Pi R square H. Volume of cylinder is pi R square H. What about volume of hemisphere? That is 2 by 3 pi R cube. Right? Now, first of all, what I will do, I will arrange in the form of cone, hemisphere, and cylinder. So, before that, what I will do, H is equals to R. So, I will write this as 1 by 3 pi R cube. This is 2 by 3 pi R cube already. Now, this will become pi R cube. So, writing this first, so what I will get? Ratio 1 by 3 pi R cube is to, then hemisphere is this one. So 2 by 3 pi R cube is to pi R cube, right? Pi R cube, pi R cube, pi R cube get cancelled. So 1 is to 3 is to 2 is to 3 is to 1. That is nothing but 1 is to 2 is to 3. Absolutely rubbish, right? You know volume of these things, right? Next one. One side of a rhombus is 20 centimeters and one diagonal is 24. Find the area of rhombus. Area of rhombus, you know from the days of your chaddis. Half into D1, D2. Right? They have given that one side. So this is a rhombus. First of all, one side is 20. One diagonal is 24. So this is 12. This is 12. Diagonal bisect. Right? So if this is 12, this is 20. What about this one? 400 minus 144. 256 means what? This is 16. So this will also be 16. So what will be another diagonal? 32. So substitute here. Half into 32 into 24. 16 into 24 or 32 into 12, whichever you like, you can do. So 24 16s are 6 4s are 24, 14, 24. So 284. Oops, you don't have, sorry, 384. Right? 384. See, simple. Right? Okay. Anything else? Wherever and whenever you find difficulty, you can go back and check once again. Do it, work it over once again. And you can get back with your doubts. I guess that's it. That's it from arithmetic and analytical reasoning. I have 3 more papers with few questions, especially this particular question paper over here. has 8 questions, but I'll get back in some time in the part 2, right? Thank you very much.